Queen Bee is a 23-foot Trailerable sailboat purchased in 2019. Now it's time exploring the ocean, the northern part of Croatia from Krk to Rab. If you like the video, please give it a thumb up.
Yeah, this is the evening before we haul out Queen Bee and put it back on the trailer for the trip to Croatia. As you see, there is no beam, no foresail, and even the bimini, it's now loose, so I can nicely fold it to the front. I'm happy having her charging the accus or the batteries right now, and then we will see how she is doing within the Croatian area. Everything else, like behind there is the beam and the mainsail, main sheet, toilet ready, everything done. Charging the battery right now, making the boat ready for haul out. Tomorrow just cleaning all the forecabin, and yeah, Thursday is the day when we go for sailing in Croatia. Queen Bee is there. Bee is still inside. We are close to Villach now, probably since we passed the main part of the Alps. I guess I will pass through Slovenia as well. Yeah, you see, everything looks pretty okay. I checked everything every couple of minutes. No, actually every 120 to 150 kilometers. Now in the next check. And then probably in 300 kilometers we arrive in Punat. We arrived anyway 10 kilometers to Ljubljana, and we go to bed until 5. Then we continue after having a nice croissant and coffee. Good night. We had some water coming in from a very huge thunderstorm. It was standing up here for roughly that height, and yeah, the fuel inlet is not fully tight, so after that water pressure had just got a little bit in here. As you see there, this is really fuck hose. It actually went under the mahogany. Here comes the ocean. Another 60 kilometers and we arrive. Time. She's in. Yay, we arrived! It's done finally. Probably you don't see Queen Bee, but it's so cute. There's all the other nice bigger boats. I'm still happy that we're here. Temperature 32 degrees. We've made it. Now 2 weeks enjoying it. Yeah, and one other problem we had our moorings were much too short for that tiny boat, so they need to extend it. But all done, 60 liter water design. This evening I pumped 20 liters of gasoline, and hopefully it will be a perfect 2 weeks. So it's Saturday morning and mini borer, it's expected. Not that bad, 40 kilometers per hour, but yeah, Judy wanted to extend until Monday. And it's fine, so we can stay until Monday, so we experience some harbor life. Yeah, as long as we have the initial borer, I can configure all our instruments. So now I have the apparent wind speed, the apparent angle of the wind, and it shows me this nicely if it's starboard. On the other side then I have the depth, the sea temperature, and the true speed through water. Just only we stay in the harbor until Monday, maybe just motor out a little bit, anchor it, try and go for swimming. Still in the Bay of Punat. 4 knots of wind. Nice. Yeah, 1 portion shared, 2 plates. So our first beach trip, and hopefully Judy likes it. Yeah, wind not too bad, it's around 8 knots. We will see and experience what outside. Engine off, Judy's inside, only with the fog, and we have 5 knots of wind. That looks beautiful. And I think I should put out the main sail, but Judy need to come off first. There, we want to go. Finally, both sails are out, and yeah, no healing. There can be no complaint. Very good. Yeah, it was full over there, and I needed to anchor too close because I can't actually go to 15 meters depth. Now we go back by engine. Back to the same anchorage as yesterday, just a little closer to the island. Still windy, between 8 and 10 knots. And a cute honey swimming there, nearly crystal clear water.
dinner. The nice place, but cannot see anyhow the ocean from here. First dish. Oh, fried calamari, I love it. No, we love it. Continue with octopus salad. Oh. And the raw zebras for Judy. Good morning. This is Monday now, and we are, I don't know, motor sailing somehow to Rab Sahara area. So there are a couple of nice bays, and yeah, autopilot will be engaged, and let's see how it goes. So a little update. Course 200 around the corner of Cook, and then probably 1.5 to 2 sea miles outside, and we can set sail. And yeah, the wind is anyhow minus, somehow it's a headwind, so a headwind around 8 knots. Makes sense. The autopilot is engaged. Let's see how that works. It's expected 13 nautical miles. Guess half we will do on the engine, the other half on the sail. I'm coming close to my next waypoint in around 5 to 10 minutes. Hiding there and hitting there. So yeah, it looks fine. And anyhow, there behind is Punat. So our first 6, I guess, at the moment. We have a look. Nautical miles we've made. Looks good. Waves are also fine. Finally quiet. Sails are up, sailing nicely with 6.5 knots of wind, sometimes 7.5, and autopilot steering. This looks so nice, it's so quiet. It's much better than on a lake. 1 knot through the water. Still have to be there, so it's time to sleep. Because no other boat in place. Yeah, what to do? Another 30 minutes to start the engine again. We are coming closer and getting some nice waves now. We've arrived. Isn't it beautiful? Still clear. Now I'm going to check the anchor. Wind 6 knots. We anchored in the jewel blue water, and the anchor being so beautiful. We will stay here for, I guess, at least 2 nights. Wonderful. It's going to be 7 p.m. I re-anchored a little bit. Somehow, if there are some speedy motorboats coming, there's a swell of 20 centimeters. First time now actually sleeping with an anchor. I haven't done it, but I'm pretty confident. I set the anchor with full speed backward for at least 2 minutes, or I thought the engine is going to break. But isn't this what the beautiful? Now it's time for dinner. Coca boat, and probably at midnight I check the anchor again and have the anchor alarm set. That's not that
what is expected, because the GPS accuracy is around 5 meters here, meaning anchor and boat is already 10. So if I have the distance, I have set an observable radius of 32 meters, but I guess I will set 40 meters. The distance to shore is around now 150 meters, so that should be safe. Then wish us a good night. Oh, so yummy food. Well, there's a little weird wind. This is our anchor, or at least the anchor boat. And, well, if you can see it, anyhow there, the rope goes. But since we shifted a couple of times, yeah, we even overtook our anchor. So weird wind situation, but we're in the right direction, because tomorrow 50 knot of wind, and the anchor is deeply digged in. Cannot believe it. The entire bay was alone. Probably there the second one, another person. That's life. This is how you enjoy life. Second day at Anchorage. The night was excellent, and yeah, trying to cover a little bit from the sun. There's some coming from Essen and a lot of motorboats. So I guess we're the only sailboat. Isn't it beautiful? I checked the anchor, and now we have gusts up to 17 knots, which is pretty strong. But also through the swell and everything else, the anchor digs in again and again and again. And even the sand is very, very fine. I think slowly I can get a little bit more confident. Yeah, the bay gets a little empty already. It's 5. So there is one leaving, another one anyhow over there, and one behind this sun cover. It's a beautiful area. By tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow noon we are leaving for Super Stacker, ACI Marina for 2 days, Lopa, and seeing a little bit of the city. Mr. Sweating here. Some noodles with Würstelgulasch. I don't know what temperature we have in here if you're cooking. Oh yeah, that's fine. And furthermore, it's gosh damn windy. This bay would have been better, but I don't want to re-anchor. It's all fine. I enjoy the evening with a little too much wind. Good as it's coming this direction, meaning it's not having any swell. And there is our nice wine. And the sun is directly over there. Isn't it beautiful? Only one thing we should always remember, and that is never a good advice: do not cook noodles in sea salt water. That is super salty. I don't know. This advice was not good. A little update. Since it's a little whining and I can't re-anchor this together at the moment. So, cause some gusts are getting up to 70 knots already. Expected on open sea, beside of some light storms. Is up to 24 knots. So I'm guessing in the bay it will be maximum 18 for a short period. I checked the anchor in front. It's deeply set. It's really deeply set, as long as we are not turning 100,000 times. And furthermore, it's only a 10mm rope, but there is a Flugschar anchor. Anyhow, anyhow, there I had to swim it, so it's 2 meters something deep, and more than 5 meters I couldn't swim with a 5 kg anchor. So let's see and experience it. If the wind is coming from, they said, southwest, so that should be the maximum, so I guess I could use the other clamp. And at the moment it's coming from south, not really southwest, so it should turn there. At the moment coming from there, but it should turn at night there. Turning there it's good, but then I should use the clamp on the starboard side. It's just 5, sometimes in gust 10 knots of wind. Seems fine. Yeah, I wish too I would have gone into the neighbor bay. We didn't. So second anchor out. We are pretty confident. I dig to the anchor in front and it's deeply digged in. So I think all fine. We will go to bed early because the stronger winds are expected for 3 AM. In case off, we just escape anyway out. We have everything ready, which is the live vest for Judy, 2 headlights, there the ultimate touchlight, there is my live vest and a safety belt, and as you see at the moment it's not weird, and I hope it really will not be like that. We should be. So that's some gust, as we see, saw 11. The strong one is coming, still 11. So it's not expected more than 20, maybe a very short one. I think it's time to sleep. The 2 lights over there. The other 2 boats are anchor motorboats, and I think they have a much more relaxed night than we. I guess anchor still holding. They just, well, I hope I can get confident. Yeah, good morning, 9:30. Still tired. We shifted 4 meters, I guess, with the anchor. No wonder with this wind. Oh, but all fine. Another day. Time for breakfast. I love that bay view. Yeah, some I don't understand. It's now the 3rd time he tried to re-anchor. And he's swayed already up to 1 meter close to our anchor. Yeah, the alcohol service is approaching. Party boat arrived. At least music is okay. And I guess he's drifting. So he was pretty close to us and now it's drifting by 10 meters already. So we are leaving for Super Stecker, however that is called, and we'll stay 2 days in the harbor here. Bye bye, wonderful beach. And for that 5 miles we are doing it under engine. I pass by, there is the warning, our narrow island. Actually we wanted to go to Lopa, which is around the corner over there. So wind is also acceptable. And yeah, the waves are 30 centimeters, so what? This will not take long. It's 5 nautical miles. There it's going to Lopa, where the boat is coming out. We skipped this for this time. There comes the corner. It looks like there are also some nice bays, but just only for daylight anchoring. Enough protected. So we are approaching the lighthouse. There will be our next turn. And it looks so nice. This side of some people's approaching. We have arrived. And it's pretty nice, so we can step in. The most important thing is the anchor or diving beer. I have a bee and a beer. So. And here comes Queen Bee. Our sunset and seeing the boys and having dinner with my QP now. Anyhow, directly at the Marina. Sailing 3.5 knots, nice waves, no heeling. Could go a little faster, but I don't want. So Judy likes it, which is good. Next turn coming, just a little bay sailing, at least a little beside of that thunderstorm cloud. Especially there. This develops too much, we're not going further. I don't trust it. If that has actually rainfall, there will be an instant, very, very bad kind of cold wind falling down. So back for anchorage. I found another wonderful anchorage. Not a sea cucumber down there. Fish is wind between 5 and 10 knots. From there, maybe 20 meters, you can stand. Sandy bottom, so I didn't anchor in the seaweed. Environment friendly, and it's heavy wind. You see how that blows over there. I have to be careful, but we can turn the left side nicely again. Not that far, we are going only over there into the harbor and tie the line again. necessary. We needed to have more distance. No one knows what thunderstorm is coming or not. But now it's tight enough and we can easily step on the boat. Today we did a small trip again under motor to Campur, which is the next bay from Superstaka. It's around 6.5 nautical mile trip. Yeah, the wind is a little weird. Sometimes we have strong gusts. Here in the bay it's everything fine, but it looks honestly beautiful. It's really a nice blue azure colored water. I have some other issue. There is the wind data. It's the G-wind, and from time to time I just do not submit data and I have no clue why. So data gun again. I really hate this. It's for sailing super important. Finally stable, problem solved. There is our LTE 4G Wi-Fi router. After I switched it off, it stays stable. So the frequency of 2.4 gigahertz causes interference. So meaning, turn it off and everything is fine. Stronger wind on top. And yeah, that's what we feel too. So I think when we leave the bay, we will still have some pretty strong gusts. And it's due to Corona, so less people here. But the water, it's just amazing. Enjoying it another hour before going back to our harbor. We love it so much. Now I know why ACI Marina Rab said, you just come, no problem. You always get the place. See all those yachts, super empty. There are hundreds of freebirds. Misty Alcohol. Yeah, no, discussing if we should go for sailing tomorrow or not. Yo. But it's simply beautiful. 25, 26 degrees, slight raindrops. Today a little bit over. And even this makes noise. Wait. Oh, shaking. Therefore, new project, 10 meters stainless steel anchor chain. Only stupid thing anyhow there is the shackle is not fitting, which I wanted to have. So it's now holding this 400 kilograms, but I need 800. So I have to see how I can fix that. But at least this cheap Chinese thing is working nicely. And later I have fish platte. Today to another small island, no beach, actually no island, around the corner of that island. But the waves are pretty ugly today, so with around 30 centimeters. And sometimes that shakes pretty well, especially if that is people passing by. Smaller. beautiful day, sunny. We're back into the safe harbor. Cross waves. Nothing you want to experience. Of half meter, this boat was heeling and cranking like nightmare. But we made it through. Took an hour, and I can recommend this bay. It's absolutely lovely, and it's all the nice fishy. Oh wow. So it's time sailing to the Hard Bay. That's a nice small bay. We're doing relatively good with 2.5 knots. We have 5 knots of wind, which is excellent. Heeling is 4 degrees. Yeah, and some need to accelerate always in front of the sailboat, which I really don't like. Fine. Quiet. Seven knots of wind. Very beautiful, very laminar. There is another small one. Headwind. Another, I guess, 0.6 nautical miles until there, and then swimming. So we are now in the Hard Bay. And again with our new friend. Schöne Bucht. Yeah, who is sitting in front? And this was nearly 5 knots. Yeah, sad that it's the last day before going back to Punat. We have to be there tomorrow, roughly early afternoon, because there is a very strong bora coming again, up to 30 knots of wind, and I want to have a berth, which is easier also to unrig the boat before we haul out. That are 2.5 weeks then. Sad. I could stay at least 1 or 2 weeks longer. Now, next year we'll come again and haul in here. So we are approaching our bay. I don't know how many boats, so I let our friend anchor first, and then we do the wind pack. 500. Bye bye. Oh, we love this place so much. Now around 60 nautical miles. Wind is nice. Probably we can get off the sails and do some sailing back to Punat. Seems like today sea for a small sailcraft, a little rough. Sometimes between 20 and 40 centimeters wave. But Mr. Autopilot is doing well. And seems I can go under sails, or then it just is not that stressy like with the engine. I'm having that seasickness chewing gum now. Better it is because we need to stand it for at least 4 hours. And yeah, being safe. Interestingly, I just only got the fog out and increased the speed to 4.6, so to see if I can get the engine slowly and lower. Still 4.3, sometimes 4.4 knots. Making good progress, overtook 2 sailboats. Yeah, half sail, half engine is pretty nice, but the waves are still now, we are going mid waves and the height is around 40 centimeters. I know you can't see it, but it looks like this. Sometimes really heavy shaking. Progress, and it's only another nautical mile to reach Punat, so that will be pretty fast, I guess. Head sail still out, and yeah, the sea increased a little bit, so now it's 50 to 60 centimeters, but still fine. We are with the waves and sometimes surfing the waves nicely. It's a bit rolly, but Julie can stand it, which is good. Arriving at Punat, reduce the speed to 2 knots and calling the control center. I think they do not go with 2 knots. Even we are having 4 knots now. From that green boy, 2 knots. So we arrived, and luckily we got a premium space. Isn't it excellent? So I can easily get all my things off. And it's so much easier to tie. And finally I was able to just enter it nicely to the front. No maneuvering. Yeah, perfectly in front of the restaurant and the Nordic shop and the supermarket and the other restaurant. And Queen Bee do not look so small next to the smaller motorboats. Oh, what a wonderful place. But tomorrow haul out and going back into the other ocean, the Bavarian Ocean. Anchor beer. Oh, talking beer. Ah, me too. Cheers. So, next year. 3 weeks minimum. 3. back home, our last evening. Oh. Okay, bye bye. Breakfast is Aura. Still sitting there, not flying away. Still sometimes up to 20 something knots. Going now for haul out. And yeah, Queen Bee coming out. Bye bye Croatia.